Thank you for joining us for tonight's post-game press conference. We'll start with an opening statement from head coach Sam Munson, then open it up for questions.
Well, I mean, it's disappointing to have a great crowd like that and get beat, but I really liked our fight. I think we just unfortunately didn't play very well, but our effort was there. They just defensively they challenge everything, and I thought we were a little not tough enough offensively, as we kind of settled for contested shots, and they dictated our shots, especially early in the game, kind of set a tone, and we got out of rhythm offensively and had one of our poor offensive outputs of the year. But you got to give Irvine credit; they're statistically the best defensive team in the league, and their defense dictated our offense today. But in spite of that, I thought our guys really fought defensively, and I think we're getting better defensively. Tonight, we gave up 72, but we gave up 23 points off of turnovers, which is really uncharacteristic of us. We just tried to do too much of ourselves offensively. When we got down, everybody wanted it so bad that they kind of went off on their own and didn't trust each other. And Cockrell, on the other end, had as many assists as we had as a team, and that's going to be a problem. I mean, we just we got to stay together and through the adversity better. But we still have over half our league left, and it's a game we need to learn from, and look forward to playing them over there in a couple weeks or when it is, and see if we can fix some of this stuff and continue to get better.
Coach, I guess I'd ask a player if they were here, but would you say one of these words is more indicative of this game? Humbling, discouraging, or motivating?
For me, it's motivating, and that's my job to make sure it is for our team. We're not going to go undefeated in this league, and again, we got to have the eye on the prize, and that's how we're playing in March. And again, I think we're improving. I think it's both motivating and there's some humbling to it. I think we were, as long, you can prepare them all you want that it's going to be a game where they're going to try to frustrate you, and tell them that hey, you're going to have to fight through frustration if you're going to beat Irvine, because that's just how those games are. It's going to be very physical, and the referees are not going to call everything. It's impossible. And, there can't be any excuses. We just got to keep plugging through. And I think that's humbling that they know that they broke and kind of went off on their own a little bit. I think if you would have told them this afternoon, because I prepared them for that so much, that no, we're gonna be fine, and so I think it's probably both.
Yeah, you look at UCI's distribution tonight, a lot of open looks from the perimeter.
Specifically because, there were a couple jumpers there those were the open shots that went down against Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think sometimes when teams are playing you physical, you only see the shot, but on the play, if you're not on balance, if you're not in a flow, if they're restricting, where you want to go and what you're trying to do, and they do a great job of getting their work done before you get the ball, and get guys out of rhythm and get them in the spots that they want you to shoot the ball. And they really kept us out of the paint. We only had 6 points in the paint forever, And this team, you know, is makes their living in the paint, and we weren't able to do that today. And they were just, you know, that's where I think they dictated our shots more than anything. And then when we got into paint, everything was contested over walls.
As far as positives tonight, you look at Varick Lewis in his 9 minutes. Just what do you see from him?
Well, he just came in and you know, he's an aggressive scorer, and then we were looking for points, and that's something he can do. You know, he's not, you know, unfortunately he's a freshman that hasn't got as many minutes as, you know, with a veteran team. But I was pleased. You know, he gave us a spark, and again, he came in and he wasn't frustrated. He came in and just, you know, was aggressive, and at that point in the game, it was just nice to have somebody in there that wasn't, you know, frustrated and mentally, you know, in a bad headspace.
Dan, anything? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.